All right, number 4 is you want to look for some type of common ground as soon as possible. So now we're getting into the conflict resolution principles. The first few principles were things that we can do to avoid getting into a conflict with somebody. This was one that after the conflict is actually started, you've already in the conflict with somebody and anger is starting to enter into the conversation. This is a way to diminish that and to resolve the conflict. So look for some type of common ground. Remember that people dislike other people who disagree with them. That was one of those human nature things that we talked about earlier. So when you're in a conflict, look for something that you can agree on. Look for some common ground as soon as you can. Good mediators use this technique quite often. What judges or people that are in the mediation industry will do is they'll put the two parties that are in a conflict in totally separate rooms, take each one of them a legal pad and say, hey, if in a perfect world, if you could solve this conflict, what would you want to get out of it? And then after both parties kind of make a list, the judge or the mediator will kind of look and see, okay, what's on both parts? What is something that's on both of these lists? And they'll start there. They'll start with, even if it's just something really tiny, even if it's something small, if they can get both parties to agree to one thing, the ice is broken and the party's more likely to agree on additional items as well. So if you are in the process of helping two conflicting parties uh, resolve a conflict, then if you can move them toward a common goal, you can get each one to see possible solutions that neither would see on their own. And often this is a great starting point to create a more positive work environment as well. So look for some type of common ground.